Thanks be to God who caused us victory inside me. Trials faced, burdens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trials faced, burdens deep, for she lost asleep. But through it all, a constant praise for you is fragrant in this place. Thanks be to God, He's in the lead. Victory song, my heart is free. His love has lead to every need. Second Corinthians 2:14. At church my man got me rehearse this champion's kid Bible verse. Thanks be to God who caused a victory inside me. Thanks be to God who caused a victory inside me. Lift out, whisper, don't let them dismay, fear. Rise up, find your strength. Though stumbles may come, lessons to be learned. Grow from the challenge, fire to be earned. When burdens weigh you down, hope can lift you high. With each passing test, spirit will fly. Though stumbles may come, lessons to be learned. Grow from the 2, 3, 4. Call to arms. Thank you, buddy. Maybe the first line I just won't sing, because it sounds too rushed in. Like, not that I'm some wizard. Only took a bunch of tries. Hearing it recorded, think of it now. Two, three. The call to arms has sound, and battle lines are drawn. The enemy's deceived with schemes that drag us down. Take that armor on, keep on moving on. Put on the whole armor, stand strong against the night. Shield of faith, a burning flame, extinguishing the lies and shame. The call to arms has sound, and battle lines are drawn. The enemy's deceived with schemes that drag us down. Take that armor on, keep on moving on. Put on whole armor, stand strong against the night. Shield of faith, a burning flame, extinguishing the lies and shame. Best part about this is no copyright, because it's all Kyle writing. And this one's from Psalms 46:10. Three, four. Verse 1. Just be still, and worries cloud my mind. Burdens pull me down, but a gentle voice it reminds. And worries cloud my mind, and burdens pull me down, but a gentle voice it reminds. Be still, I'm all around, and peace the hymnals calling my name. It's like, oh, love you, baby. You never get copyrighted. It's too old to get copyrighted. Like older. I mean, this book in itself is probably only 60 years old, but what's inside the book is way more older. Feel free to remix that love scene later on. Anyone who watches this, I'll be sure to leave the settings on. Like, I've been playing for like 2 or 3 years-ish, but through accidents I had to stop a lot, and through money troubles I had to stop training or getting lessons, but soon we'll be able to afford lessons again. Thank you very much. This channel is going to be used to buy my mom a house somehow. It's just going to happen. Maybe I'll have to Mr. Beast, but or at least get a couple good videos. What a fellowship, what a... See you later.
Love you, dear.
Love you too.
Go around. Talk to your young fellow to go out and get the basketball or something. Just get up and get the mirror.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arms. What a blessedness, what a peace is mine, leaning on the everlasting arms. I'm leaning, yes, I'm leaning, safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning, leaning, safe and secure while I sing the wrong part. And oh, how sweet to walk in this pilgrim way, leaning on the everlasting arms. Oh, how bright the path grows from day to day, leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning, leaning, leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning, leaning, singing the wrong part again. What have I to dread? What have I to fear? Leaning on the everlasting arms. I have blessed peace with my Lord so near, leaning on the everlasting arms. I'm leaning, leaning, we're gonna get it right this time. I'm safe and secure from sing the first line of this one. But after that, the words get too much. But I don't remember them. Even if I'm looking at it, it doesn't go well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible swift sword, and his truth is not singing as fast. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible swift sword, and his truth is marching on. Glory, glory, God. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory. Should have left it slow. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. And his truth is. I should probably turn my notifications on for 1 second. There's the sound of the driver on the way. Yeah. Multitasking here. Victory in Jesus. And then blessed assurance. With my eyes closed. For some reason. Gotta get comfy. Something's messed up here. Probably explains my troubles of the past few days. I heard an old story, how a Savior came from glory, how he gave his life on Calvary to save a wretch like me. I heard about his groaning have a feeling I'll have to do one delivery today. It's a harsh world. Making me work for like 20 minutes or something. Or like 1, 2. 1. Oh yeah, then we shut that off. Just in case we get something more. Eyes closed, not a good idea. Maybe not. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine, heir of salvation. Oh, we were on the right track. Okay. Dang, I forgot the first word. Okay, we're good now. 2, 3, 4. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Heir of salvation. You can do it without looking at the chords, but we're screwed on the bridge at this point. Yeah. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, heir of salvation, purchased pretty sure that was a very good delivery. I'm a delivery dispatcher, and I just put my phone on mute and closed my eyes while singing a song on my phone. So if anybody called, they would have just like not called at all because my damn eyes were closed. I really didn't think that idea through, but yeah, nobody called. We're good. No one called. How to run a business. Shut your phone on mute and just close your eyes and sing Blessed Assurance. And everything will be okay. The deliveries will just deliver themselves somehow. All right. New books, Calling My Name. Thank you for stopping in and watching some. Eventually we'll have some other English. Eventually we'll have it, we'll have someone else doing some singing or playing. Because me singing is a little bit rough. So I wouldn't mind if it's a singer at all and they don't even have an instrument. But if they get an instrument, I'll figure it out. Further along, we'll figure it out. English, if in case you never heard. Quicker song. This one's Just a Closer Walk with Thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. and share. None but thee, dear Lord, none but thee. So true. Or so ironic. I just grew up right at that part in message. Dave Chappelle would be popping out and screaming message if he was in this film. What fellowship? You've already done that. If you're looking for what a fellowship, it's you're leaning on the everlasting arms. It's a few songs ago. They're going to attempt Rock of Ages, even though the intro makes no sense and just has 5 chords. Something like that. Rock of Ages, left for me. Let me hide myself in thee. Let the water. Am I not on Wi-Fi? That's bad. Telling me that we're using up my data. I could not be. Rock of Ages, left for me. Let me hide myself in thee. Let the water drain the blood from thy wounded side which flowed in me of sin. The double cure, save from wrath and make me pure. It's a great place to take my phone. Rock of Ages, left for me. Bang your drum more slowly. Rock of Ages, left for me. Let me hide myself in thee. The water and the blood from thy wounded side which flowed in me of sin. A double cure, save from wrath and make me pure. Could my tears forever flow? Could my zeal no longer today. And then the driver's going to show up in 20 minutes, and then it's going to be dead. Fuck. Great time just for someone to pull some, I don't even know what to call it, ironical stuff. Have fun showing up in 20 minutes for nothing. And then he comes here to wait, so then he'll be here waiting alone, because I won't be here. I'll be chilling out with my curb if he does come. Dude.
Concerned for the health of the population, and whether or not we have personally agreed with approaches and decisions, we have wanted to say this to them as believers. We have wanted to say we are praying for you. We are wanting to be at help. We are here to be a cooperative part of the community and to make your job as easy as possible in our time and not more difficult. That's been very, very important for our witness.
There's like 6 cars driving down the street, but I'm gonna have to go back in for one random reason. I didn't tell my son I was leaving. It would have been fun waiting for 6 cars or more.
As governments throughout the world seem to be moving in the direction of legislating speech and matters of conscience, as they seem more ready to legislate on matters of ethics and worldview, particularly when it comes to the theme of human sexuality, we know we may have to grapple more with this question of obedience in the coming years. If we ever face the question, as the apostles did in Acts 5, over whether to speak plainly about Jesus and his word in our churches and our homes, or submit to an edict to fall silent, well, that would become a pretty unambiguous situation for us. We would have to choose, wouldn't we? Submission to Jesus Christ. I think we will find that to be very, very clear. But we don't rush there. We prayerfully work through the democratic process. We engage with the issues, we write, we speak, and we pray that the Lord might intervene. For a fight,
I would have had to probably wait that entire time
Here's
anyway.
what we're to be ready for, end of verse
There's a lot of
1,
cars.
for every good. Give to rulers and authorities, and next we are to be courteous to everyone. Remind them, verse 2, to speak evil of no one, to avoid quarreling, to be gentle, and to show perfect courtesy toward all people. Just let those words sink in. Those are immensely challenging words. Just think through that instruction. Speak evil of no one. Avoid quarreling. Be gentle. Show perfect courtesy to all people. As I've reflected on verse 2, I've been thinking about our social media age and the way of things on Twitter and Facebook and all the rest. I don't know what you think, but it strikes me that those platforms are mostly about the polar opposite of verse 2. Aren't they often a showcase for our natural and fallen way of interacting? Aren't they so often about speaking evil of others, getting into quarrels, and setting aside all courtesy? And actually, for believers, those places are places of particular challenge for our godliness. I have to say, I'm deeply saddened to see so much unworthy behavior from believers on social media. Debates become fistfights. Discussion becomes frankly rude and unkind, aggressive and disrespectful. Professing Christians tear other Christians apart in public for all to see. It's just dreadful to behold. The world of social media is a place of particular challenge for us. Somehow we more easily say things online that we might not say face to face, but no mistake, verse 2 is a challenge for us everywhere we go. I actually had what I might call a customer service issue this week, where something went a little wrong with a local business, and I needed to follow up on the issue. I needed to work it through, and I'm sure I didn't get it perfectly right, but I was thinking all the time as I wrote my email to the manager of this business as we tried to sort things out, I was thinking all the time, would this man read my email and be able to confirm at the end of it that my email showed him perfect courtesy? Now, reflecting on all that, I was able to make a couple of edits to draft 1 before sending it, and I got a very gracious reply in the end. And it all ended very, very well, but what a challenge this is for us. There's so much sheer rudeness in our society. Just try cutting someone off on the roads or being too slow to move on a green light and just see what happens. You know what happens, don't you? It's extraordinary. But you and I, if we belong to Jesus Christ, we are to be different, distinctive. Paul says, perfectly courteous. And how hard that can be. Paul is quite aware, I think, that this is a hard thing. We mustn't imagine that this was somehow a straightforward thing in Crete, and it's only become more complicated just of late. It's worth remembering the kind of society that the Christians were inhabiting there. It was hardly a sweet and harmonious place. You may recall Paul's rather unflattering summary of the culture, chapter 1 and verse 12. One of the Cretans, a prophet of their own, you remember this, said, Cretans are always liars, evil beasts, lazy gluttons. This testimony is true. Paul is saying this to them, this admonition, because they need to hear it, because it was hard for them. It was hard for them then, even as it is hard for us now. This was countercultural then, even as it is countercultural now, and Paul knows it. He knows that this won't come naturally, but he's convinced that it's not only necessary, but actually possible for the believer. And so we move now from the question of how we should live to the question of why. Why should we live distinctively as Christians? Question, it's not an academic one, is it? Sometimes it's a very pressing question. You see, we are often wronged by those around us, aren't we? Paul says, speak evil of no one, but sometimes people speak evil of us. Maybe that's your particular experience today. You are being slandered in the community, and your temptation it is to fight fire with fire. Paul says to avoid quarreling, but maybe someone has picked a fight with you, and you feel you need to get into the ring just to protect your own interests. Paul says to be gentle, but you're getting pushed around. Paul says show perfect courtesy to all people. But in a particular situation that you're navigating at the present time, you've been shown everything but courtesy by others. Why be distinctive?
Jonathan Griffiths here on Encounter the Truth, a message called Transformed by the Mercy of God. And he left us hanging.
A customer got good luck ruining my concert. Probably be another 5 to 10 more minutes for them to make it. And then the driver will probably be here as I'm driving out of the parking lot.
This program live. You can always listen online. Come to our website. You can listen there. The website address, kdad22.org. Well, Encounter the Truth is a listener-supported ministry. We're able to be on the station, make podcasts, the app available because of your generosity.
At all.
As you give a gift of any amount this month, we will send you a book entitled The Final Lap, written by John Wyatt. And Jonathan, I have a friend who likes to say, what you read isn't necessarily as important as who you read. So that kind of begs the question for me then, who is John Wyatt?
Yeah, John Wyatt is a medical doctor who's a leading Christian ethicist in the UK. And John's made a wonderful contribution to thinking about practical Christian living and significant choices we make in Christian discipleship. I've used John's resources over the years when I've had an opportunity to teach Christian ethics at different times. I've relied on John's thinking a huge amount. But just recently, he's been working on the whole area of aging and retirement and dependency and the final years of life, and how we think about that as Christians and how we steward that time well as believers. I had an opportunity to speak alongside John at a convention in the UK, the Keswick Convention, not so long ago, and John's seminars on aging and retirement and ill health and dependency in older age were just gold, and people appreciated them so much. So I think this particular resource that we're making available this month will be a tremendous help to many people.
It is called The Final Lap, and it's our thank you gift to you as you financially support Encounter the Truth this month. You can call and give a gift over the phone. Our number is 1-833-99-TRUTH. That's 1-833-998-7884. Or go online to encounterthetruth.org. You can also write us at Encounter the Truth, 2176 Prince of Wales Drive, Ottawa, Ontario, K2E0A1. Or in the U.S. at Encounter the Truth, 215 North Arlington Heights Road, number 102, Arlington Heights, Illinois, 60004. For Jonathan Griffiths, I'm Steve Hiller. Thanks for listening, and I hope you'll join us next time.
Financial Moments with Tom Copeland.
Since 1982, I've been on numerous church and parachurch boards. I've also provided biblical financial advice to hundreds of church leaders and some church members who were concerned about how their church was managing its finances. In my experiences, most church and parachurch leaders will generally apply the same worldly financial principles in managing the church finances as they do with their own personal finances. Since they are unknowingly violating God's financial principles in their personal finances, it is no surprise that they do the same with the church finances. Here's one example. Very few church leaders will plan and save for future needs such as roof or furnace replacement or major repairs, and therefore when these major expenses arise, the church will be in financial difficulty. In the parable of the tower, Luke 14:28-30, Christ admonished us to plan and save for these kinds of future anticipated expenses. To learn more, go to CopelandFinancialMinistries.org and watch my 3 TV videos on this topic.
We'd like to take this time to say, Happy birthday, America! Happy 4th of July. Greater Moncton's Inspire.
Greater Moncton's Inspire FM. It is always a pleasure to talk to you. What's going on?
I just wanted to call and request a song from my daughter Addison. She's 4 years old, and every time we get into the car, she's like, "Mom, call the radio station." And I'm like, "Honey, I can't call in all the time. They can't."
You're listening to CITS 105.1 Moncton, 107.7 Moncton, 107.3 in Sussex, and 99.1 in Amherst. Thanks for listening to Greater Moncton's All New Inspire FM.
Good afternoon. I'm Don Elliott with this Inspire FM news update. A 30-year-old woman is facing charges for an alleged hit and run in Bedford Sunday. According to RCMP, emergency crews responded to a reported collision on the Bedford bypass around 2:10 a.m. One vehicle hit another vehicle. A 34-year-old female and a 39-year-old male suffered minor injuries. Police say the driver of the first vehicle fled the scene. Officers later found the vehicle on Kennedy Street in Dartmouth around 5 p.m. and seized it. What started as a pilot project is now a permanent part of Jonathan Digital Transformation. The Youth Health NS app gives people expanded access to their health information. The 3-month pilot project included 15 family doctors and 7 nurse practitioners at 6 clinics. The pilot was also available to more than 13,000 patients around the province.
Delivery timing.
St. John's
As
largest
if the
shopping mall,
restaurant needed
McAllister
25
Place,
minutes
was put up for sale.
to make the food. Ain't my problem. Just pay me to look beautiful.
Don Elliott with this Inspire FM news update.
Time now to check in on Inspire FM weather.
Your Moncton forecast: overnight tonight plus 15 with a few clouds, tomorrow plus 29 with a 30% chance of showers, overnight plus 18 with cloudy periods, and Saturday showers with a high of 23, overnight plus 18 with a 60% chance of showers. Are you a unionized construction worker, a member of the Canadian Building Trades?
I sure am not. Hey, buddies. Even though he said that a long ago. I do remember you. If you're 20 minutes gone at this point. We'll be back on a... But, my big channel does better doing the same thing. So maybe new channels, you should stuff the heck out of it with keywords. I don't know. Or it's just going to build slowly because it's a little channel. But we'll see what proper SEO does for them. Or closer to proper is what we should say. We were going to do a song and then remembered it's copywriting central, so we didn't do that. I don't know if someone manually reports it or if it just realizes later on or somehow thinks you played a song. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. But now I see the grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieve. How precious did my cat appear, looking for a treat from me. You know, she's always... We're still in wonky, whatever the heck. But yeah, it's a little better for business. Say hi. You're the rock star this evening. Did you literally just sneeze? That was looking away. Probably smelled my stinky shoes. We thought we were gonna throw them out, and then somehow we ended up stop wearing them. So. Good thing we did. Be walking around with no shoes on. Whatever that is, we'll just play normal F. Oh Lord, my God, when I am awesome wonder, consider all the world's I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed, and sings my soul, my Savior God. How great thou art, how great thou art, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art, when through the earth would sin force blades I wander, see the birds singing sweetly in the trees. When I look down from lofty mountain grandeur, I hear the brook and feel the gentle breeze. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou typical. Maybe it's just like cleaning herself up, and she's gonna sneak back over and ask for some more treats. Watch. But she's considerate. She'll wait till the song gets going. She doesn't just, Best cat ever. Knows how to time it. Moderately. We'll attempt the old rugged cross. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best world for a world of sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophy at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Fun changing timings. Probably helps that I don't even know how to do the timing anyway. It's just either way.
You don't know how you're adding to it or taking away.
Make it a 3/4 and do a 4/4 in my mind. And then 86 beats per minute. Well, this lovely adventure's over. Thanks for watching, peoples.